Hello, welcome to my other video. This is a part of a second video that I made literally like 10 or 15 seconds ago. Sorry about that movement, I guess. I don't think I looked good to you. But I basically, if you didn't watch the other video, went on 2 vacations in about 2 or 3 weeks, and I thought I would tell you about the second one. I got to go to California. Yeah, for reals. I got to go for a week and a half. We went with another family, not just some random family, but like some people we know. And I went with my mom this time. We rented a house down there instead of renting like a hotel, which is actually way better because you save a lot of money on food and stuff, and I enjoyed it way more than having to go to a hotel every time. So yeah, we went to Disneyland for like 3 days, not in a row, but the weather was really nice. It was busy, like really busy some of the nights, because the first night we went was actually Disneyland was open 24 hours. It was like called One More Disney Day or something like that. We didn't stay there that long because we had a couple, well, not little tiny kids, but younglings with us on the trip. And I don't know, I think it was more the parents' laziness, but don't tell them I said that unless you're watching. Okay. So yeah. Then we went to California Adventures on the other side. We did all the rides basically that we could have. Our first ride actually was Indiana Jones, which was just, oh my god, if you've been to Disneyland, you know what I'm talking about. That's the shit. I love that ride. And I could ramble about it for hours, and I won't because I gotta try and keep this a little bit shorter. California Adventures, big one for me was Tower of Terror. If you guys know anything about Disneyland, it's basically a big hotel, and you walk in, and it's really eerie. I have a lot of good pictures of it. I'll probably put it in another video. And you go into an elevator with about 16 people, shoots you up 12 stories, basically, drops you like 6, drops you like 3, like shoots you up 12 again. It's just like the craziest freaking ride ever. Cannot beat that feeling. There's nothing like it in the world. I love Disneyland. I love California. So after that, we also did SeaWorld, which is in San Diego, if you don't know. A little bit of a drive away, so we got to see some cool scenery in California. Got to see a lot of different animals. See pictures, obviously, mostly. What did I see? I saw like a pet show there that they did. They were building a roller coaster, and it wasn't done yet, so I didn't get to try that. They had a tube ride there where you would just get freaking drenched. Like the wettest tube ride I've ever been on. Like you could literally get soaked. Pretty awesome. We spent 1 day there. Then we came back for like a day and just like relaxed. We went to Universal Studios on our last day, which is a really long day. Okay, this was the longest day of my life. I'm honestly not gonna lie. Longest, most productive day of my life, basically. Last day of our vacation. Wake up, 7 in the morning, get all packed up our shit, so we're leaving this house, and we don't want to leave it dirty or whatever, and don't want to leave our shit behind. Go to Universal Studios for like 6 hours, hit every ride there except for the haunted House of Horrors or whatever. Hit like 3 or 4 different shows there. Rode Jurassic Park like twice. Did the Mummy ride like twice. It's awesome. They had a new 3D King Kong thing on the Universal tour that they do there through all the back lots and the movie sets and stuff. And then we were basically set to fly after. We were supposed to fly out of LA right after Universal Studios. So we did. We got in our plane, and at about 30,000 feet, I'd say, half hour into the flight, just, casually out of nowhere, just you hear the whole plane, boom, in the whole plane. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Obviously, my boom isn't that good, but it literally sounded like, the only way I could describe it would be if you were in a car and you ran something over, like a speed bump, like really fast, and you weren't expecting it, just like that. The whole plane shook. Everybody's like, what the hell? Like, what the heck was that? We kept flying fine. Nothing was really scary. But, like, besides the fact that we heard some big sound, we thought maybe we'd hit a bird, but that's obviously impossible at 30,000 feet. As far as we know, it was like the engine basically blew up, one of the two engines, or it was engine failure or engine lit on fire, I heard. I don't know too much about it right now. I've looked into it a bit, little bit. And yeah, so we had to fly back to LA because we were only half an hour away, so we just started descending before they told us anything. And then we had to sit in the airport and wait for another plane to come and fly us back because they didn't want to get us all hotels. So we sat in the airport for 6 hours waiting for this plane, and then we finally got on another plane at 1:30 in the morning. Flew back to Bellingham, which is where we flew out of, which is cheaper apparently. Decided that we would basically drive home because it was 5 in the morning at this point. No, actually we flew in right at 4:20 in the morning. That was kind of funny. And where am I going? We decided that we would catch a ferry home and drive back up to Canada, where I live, and yeah, then I came home, had like band practice the same day, hung out with some people, and then I fell asleep, and that was the longest day of my life, and most productive. So yeah, and if you also didn't watch the other video, and I want to mention this in this one for some reason too, I have a boyfriend now, and I'm so happy about it, and I love just saying it. I love the words coming out of my mouth, and it's just, I've never been more happy in my life, and I just can't even comprehend it, even though I totally can, because I'm just so happy. Oh my god. Okay. And that is this video. So, sorry I left you guys so long, and I don't know what this is. It's a really shitty version of a bird. It's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't know what that was, and I'll never really know. You probably don't know either, so that's fine. So, love you guys, and I will talk to you next week.